Now, before we start to invite our speaker for today, which is for the training, he himself is actually a corporate manager, previously in aviation industry. So he's very well versed and also capable of conducting this training. So before we further ado, let's welcome Christoferr.
Thank you, John. Okay, let's give John another round of applause. Okay, thanks for hosting today's event, John. Okay, and thanks to Dr. Gopi and of course Michelle, okay, for the wonderful presentation just now. Alright, quickly, okay, I'm given half an hour for today's sharing. Okay, let me do this quick. Okay, but of course, let me be closer to everyone. Alright, so let me talk briefly a bit about myself. So, I'm from Singapore actually, okay, but I'm living my life here now. Okay, and of course, I used to be working in Changi Airport, middle management. Okay, so long story short, I knew that I need to find a backup plan. Okay, because I don't like to work my whole life without having control. I'm someone that likes to control my life. Okay, I like to own my own time and not sell my time to my bosses. So I entered this industry when I saw that I can do this part-time. Absolutely no risk. Okay, and why I chose to play this 2-minute video. Okay, I think everyone knows the person in the video. Okay, a show of hands. Who don't know the lady inside the 2-minute video just now? A show of hands. Any new members don't know? Okay, so but of course I still need to talk. Okay, she's our, I would say that she's our, not only our 001, okay, she's our founder even of our system. Okay, in terms of system, we have a very good way to guide everyone to success. Okay, so that's why this lady, Kim Hui, last time when I chanced upon this industry, I was so blessed that straight away, I get to learn from the best in the industry. Okay, so back then, Kim was my mentor, and I followed her way, and of course, gave me a shortcut to success. So straight away, I was able to fire my boss, earn good part-time income, and here I am now, I'm doing full-time, and I'm following Kim again to 3. Alright, so that's why today whatever I'm sharing, okay, is all that we have learned from Kim, okay, and it's not, okay, don't worry, it's not self-invented by Christoferr, okay, it is definitely passed down by our mentor, okay, and why I must bring Kim out, because she's also the rare 9-figure earner in this industry, okay, and being our mentor, it gives us so much power, so much confidence, okay, to go out there and share with everyone, okay? So think about that, because if you dare tell her story, okay, if you dare tell everyone that, oh, we are learning from this, who is a 9-figure money earner, US dollar, okay? US dollar in this industry, I dare tell you that a lot of experienced people in this country, okay, they couldn't even match her income. Okay, that's why it gives us so much confidence. Alright, so straight away, okay, before I start this business analogy, okay, also a show of hands, okay, how many of you are less than half a year in 3? Less than half a year. Okay, very good. Okay, anyone just join us today only? Okay, any new members just join us today? Or anyone haven't joined yet? Don't worry, okay, good, okay, good that you haven't joined yet, okay, but here you are, okay. We want to guide you how to effectively kickstart the business. And I dare say that after hearing what we share, you will know that most of us, we conduct this business with sincerity. We all do this business with our heart. That's why we are so much different from a lot of other similar business in our industry, especially in this country, okay, in Malaysia, whereby there's so many numerous business that seems similar to 3, but we are definitely different. Okay, so straight away, okay, again, all those people that have joined less than six months, I don't need you all to raise your hand again, but I dare say that a lot of us, when we start our business, okay, we are all so excited. Okay, straight away, we go to our friends and we do a verbal diarrhea on our friends. True or not true? True, right? Okay, because I was once new, okay, 12, 11 years ago, I was very excited and I thought that I'm very educated. So it gives me the right to go out there and share with everyone without leveraging. Okay, so I have to tell everyone, okay, and why people that haven't joined, okay, should also sit in because I don't want yours too excited. Tonight, straight away, go and tell your family members everything and you get cold water treatment from them. Okay? It's very common, okay? So don't think that you're wrong, but here, we are here to guide everyone. So, don't go out there and verbal diarrhea, okay? Because a lot of times, you think that your friends trust you, whatever you say, they will agree. Okay, sometimes it's not that true. So we always say that our business is like this. It's a relay, it's like a 4 times 100 meter relay. Okay, you are just playing the first baton. Okay, don't go out there and verbal diarrhea. Okay, because later I'll guide everyone how to do the first baton because you're supposed to pass the baton to someone else. Okay, and what is this someone else? Later I'll explain. Okay. And of course, this golden rule, everyone must remember, okay? In this business, fact tells, but only story sells, okay? And let me tell you, a lot of time you think you're excited, you're filled with passion, you go out there and share with your friends, verbal diarrhea on them, why they don't join you? Okay, have you thought about this question? Everyone thinks that, oh, my relatives, especially those younger than me, whatever I say, they should listen. They should join me, but end up, why didn't? Okay, because, let me also tell everyone, what is hard selling? Have you thought about what is hard selling? Okay, actually, hard selling is, if whoever you're pitching to, if they are not willing to accept, or if they didn't admit to you that they are looking for something, but here you are trying to staff some business to them, you're trying to staff some products to them, when they didn't ask for it, that is hard sales. Okay, that is hard selling. That's why, without you realizing, when you're so passionate, you go and share, end up everyone give you the cold water treatment because then they will associate this kind of hard selling, okay, to whatever pyramid schemes that they can think of. Okay, so more than often, it is us that make people think that way. So that's why we always say, okay, even when you want to do verbal diarrhea, okay, can you talk better than Michelle just now? Okay, or is Michelle better at doing that? Okay, so that's what we meant by don't do the verbal diarrhea yourself. Because even you want to tell them all the facts. First, they never open up their door. They never tell you they want something. They never. Here you are trying to tell them all the facts about about resveratrol, about serum, when they never tell you they want, okay, and you cannot talk as well or even better than Michelle, what's the point? Okay, so that's why we always say, we only tell stories at the start. Okay, and of course, why must we master our own 3-minute story? Okay, because today, just now I've mentioned, if at the start, if today you just joined 3, you cannot talk the facts as well as what Michelle did just now. So why bother? Okay, what you must master is your own 3-minute story. Because I dare say that Michelle cannot talk your 3-minute story as well as you. Because it is your story. You're the best person to represent your story. And most importantly, what Kim taught us, this is duplicable. Okay? Because if today, someone at the back, okay, she's new, she haven't joined us. If today you tell her, oh, once you join the business, you must go out there and talk as professionally as Michelle, she will chicken out. Okay? Because she said, wow, I can't talk so well. This business not for me. Okay? It is not duplicable. But today, if you tell her that you only need to master your 3-minute story, how simple this is. Okay? So definitely, as simple as that, it is duplicable. And we always say, it's not only duplicable, it's not only simple, okay? You will feel, people that you're pitching to will feel that you're so sincere. As long as you follow your heart. Okay? So we always say, try not to do a script. Okay? Because a lot of times, there are new distributors that always tell us that they always can have coffee talk with their friends. But once somehow, don't know what happened, they join 3. They no longer dare to ask their friend out for coffee. Okay, think again. Okay, who made you chicken out, don't dare to coffee with a friend? It's you yourself. Okay, because you think that Now, after you join 3, you are always full of motive when you want to coffee with a friend. Okay, don't think that way. That's why we always say, today, let go. Okay, no one asks you to tell the facts. You're only supposed to do the first baton, the first 100 meter. All you need to do, tell your story. It's that simple. Can everyone do that? Okay? And when you start with your story, and when you invite with your story, okay, no one will think that, oh, it's some triangle thing, it's some pyramid thing. They won't think that way. Alright? That's why this is something that, as long as you're sincere, okay, don't follow script, okay, be yourself. Okay? That's why we say, after you do 3, don't worry, same thing, you can coffee with your friends, because all you need to do, 3-minute story. Alright? So let me quickly go through the points. Okay, first, we always talk about background. Of course, your friend knows your background. Okay, but your friends maybe haven't seen you for 5 years. Definitely they will ask, hey, what are you doing now? Same thing, don't chicken up, okay? It's very normal to tell what are you doing now, because it's your chance to tell what are you doing now, and why did you step out on this part-time or full-time entrepreneurship journey. Again, this is part of a story. Don't think that when you talk about this, you need to talk about 3. Don't need. Okay? Just say that, oh, because you're working, like me, I'm working, I hate my time being controlled by my bosses. I almost couldn't go on my leave. My boss asked me to cancel my planned holiday just because I have a presentation that was postponed. So tell all these things, something that can relate to your friends. And of course, because of that, you don't want to work your whole life. That's why now you found something part-time worthy of your time. That's why you step out. You step out into the unknown and you started to embark on a part-time entrepreneurship journey. Tell your story. Okay, so that's why we say it's very simple. You don't have to follow, don't have to tell the facts. Let the expert do that. Okay, that could be the second leg of the relay race, not the first leg. You're not supposed to do that. Okay, and then of course, what do you see in the business? Again, what you see in the business, there's people to guide you. Okay, everyone can become healthier, everyone can become prettier. Again, don't have to tell 3. Right? Okay, so all your stories, actually your 3-minute stories is always, you can use it how to chat with your friends, and you can omit out the 3. Even if you say 3, people don't know what the heck is it. Okay, I like our name, because they go Google 3, they cannot find. Okay, a trick, don't tell them 3 International, no. If you have to say something, oh, it's a brand name, very new, I'm sure you haven't heard before, it's called 3. They go Google, confirm, cannot find. Okay, so you just tell a story, and last but not least, what can you achieve and what you already achieve. Okay, like for me, very simple, I'm now doing full-time. Everyone I tell my story to, they will say, wow, your online business so good. You can do part-time until you can fire your boss. It's so convincing. Here again, once I tell what have I already achieved, or what you plan to achieve, as long as they can see the conviction, they will be curious, they will want to follow you. Alright? So that's why we always say, okay, do master your 3-minute story. Okay? But today, if let's say you're talking, let's say I'm an employee, okay, I'm talking to a big businessman, can I say my story? Okay, of course you can, but it will not be relatable to him. That's why we always say, besides your own 3-minute story, collect as many stories as you can. Okay? Collect all the stories that you can find. That's why we always tell everyone, go on to Zoom. Okay? Don't think that it's the same every Zoom. No. Collect as many stories as you can. Okay? Because I'm an employee, I cannot tell business stories as convincingly as a businessman. So definitely, I collect all this story. Okay? And once you collect all this story, besides telling your 3-minute story, you can then tell a story of your business partner who is relatable to your friend. Okay? So if I'm talking to a businessman, of course, I after telling my story briefly, wow him that, wow, I can do full-time now. But of course, I will mention that, wow, there's so many businessman story in 3, especially in our global family. Okay? That's why quickly, okay, even if I'm making a housewife, okay, she wouldn't care that I work part-time until I can fire my boss. It's not relatable. So, of course, I can tell I've listed out some of our examples of our global 6-star directors. So you can tell like Chloe's story, even Kim's story. Okay, Kim don't have to work so hard. Her husband is a doctor. Okay, so why does she have to work so hard? Because she knows that the doctor's profession cannot sustain, it's not passive income, it's not residual income. So she's seen her hubby work so hard. You can tell all this story, and like Chloe, she has never worked her whole life. Okay, you can call her a housewife or a tai. Okay, she don't need to work so hard. She never worked her whole life, but yet she do this business to make her parents proud of her. Okay, so you can tell all this women power story. If let's say Christoferr, I'm talking to a housewife, I will share all these stories, okay, that is relatable to them, so that after hearing all this story, they will realize, oh, yeah, what you say is true. I think I should learn more from a business partner because I shouldn't grow so dependent of my husband, for example. Okay, of course, nothing wrong to grow dependent, but of course, this can enlighten them further. And of course, when talk about business, I can talk about her pay. I can talk about Patrick Tang, okay? Business consultant and the owner of a tour agency in US. So all this you can tell the story. Like her being tour agency boss, okay, but end up getting more and more traditional. Like even just now, our Taiwan friend Jia Cheng, same thing. Beauty line, okay, it could be getting more, some are getting more and more traditional, some. So of course they have to change model. So all these are relatable, okay? And of course, like I say, even businessmen, even you meet someone in the similar industry, okay, you can even tell Patrick's story, or you can even tell our Christine Peterson or Jessica Johnston, okay? Who are these two persons? Okay, you can see them on our Zoom. They are 8-figure earner in this industry. Okay, what is 8-figure? It's about tens of millions. Okay, Kim is 9-figure, so she's like 100 million. So 8-figure is like tens of millions. Okay, so and of course you get people that are from another platform, and they are the global top rank. Okay, this lady Christine Peterson, top rank of this platform by the name of M and K. Okay, of course you all can go and find out. Okay, I think Selena also very familiar. So definitely these are the stories that we can tell. Okay, even Patrick also have extensive experience with other platforms. We all tell these stories, make them impressed, then they will come and understand what are we doing. Why is your business partner so strong? And last but not least, our favorite employee story, Harry's Tang. Okay, he dealt with machines more than humans. Okay, and now Harry's Tang is an 8-figure earner, and no one earns more than him in Hong Kong, in this industry. So how powerful is our story? So that's why when you collect all these stories, you tell about even how Harry's transformed his life. Definitely, if your friend is normal, okay, normal, meaning at least they love money, they love freedom, they will be curious about what you're doing and they want to find out more. Alright, so quickly, okay, and besides telling story, what else is very, very important? Okay, your mindset, your perception, and your conviction. Okay, and like we always say, what is your perception of tree? Okay, what is your perception of tree? A lot of friends, at this juncture, you say, oh, I want to earn more. But after that, when you go out and invite your friends, you forgot why you did tree. Okay, that's why it's very, very important. What is your perception of tree? And last month, Selena did a good job telling everyone what is the WOW workbook. Okay, we have this welcome orientation workbook. Do ask your leaders for the workbook. Okay, because the workbook will help you to even guide you. Okay, what's your goal? What's your biggest tree goal? Okay, what's your goal, your monetary goal for the next 6 months? Okay, and even help you to jot down your name list. Okay, you must jot down your name list. Why? Okay, because it all has to do with your mindset, your perception, your conviction. If today, think about this, you don't jot down your name list, you don't know why you do tree, how are you going to convince your friend that you're very convicted? You have a dream, okay, and you can achieve your dream. Okay, a lot of time if you don't know why you're doing tree, okay, your wrong belief, okay, definitely gives you a wrong perception. In turn, you can never convince your friend, even in invitation. It's hard to convince because they think that you don't even know why are you stepping out onto this entrepreneurship journey. Okay, so all this is very important. Set your goals. With your goals, you will talk with more power. Trust me. Okay, we have seen the difference. A lot of friends don't set their goals. A bit blurred, don't know what they want. Okay, sometimes when they invite, no punch, no conviction. Okay, people can feel you. People definitely can feel you. Okay, and of course, same. You also must know what is your goals, your goals, and your name list. Think about this. If you have written a name list of 300 names, again, it gives you so much power. Okay, versus if you don't write your name list, you always think that, oh, I must bank on this friend, I must bank on that friend, oh, he's my last hope, so on and so forth. Not true. Okay, if you write a name list full of 300 names, you will be full of power, and you will give people that feeling that you want, come and understand. Okay, if not, I have a lot of other options. Okay, so it really improves, elevates your status when you're inviting. It gives you that punch, that power. Okay, so a lot of times, all this is very important. Do fill up the wow book is a must. Okay, that's why I'm just guiding on invitation, but do fill up your name list, all this. Even if you don't know, okay, you must at least know the trends. Okay, because you must at least tell people that, oh, you know, after COVID, a lot of people needs help. That's why you're in this business also. Okay, even from the helping angle, you can tell whatever. Why are you doing 3? But most important, your perception, your dreams. That's more important. Even we have our Indonesian team. Why are they doing so well? Because they always say that this is a $1 billion project. This is a $100 billion project. They always say this. Okay, and it makes people feel that, wow, your perception is big. Okay, your perception of this business is super huge. 100 billion. No one dares to think. But if you dare to say out, people will follow you if they feel that you're full of conviction. Okay, so very important. And of course, like I say, collect stories. Okay, same goes. Why I put collect stories at the front? Because once you hear of these stories, if you hear of Harry's tank story, you will realize that, and when you see Harry's on stage, he always proudly tell everyone that he don't know, he can't speak well. Okay, which is true. If he can't speak well, and he can be the top money earner in Hong Kong, everyone here also can. Okay, so if you collect all these stories, you know all this social proof, all this life example, you dare tell yourself that I confirm can do better than Harry's. Okay, why not? Everyone starts talking better than Harry's, but of course, Harry's has improved tremendously. Okay, until that maybe we can't catch up, but you should have seen Harry's maybe 15, 17 years ago. Okay, he can't talk, and he always say that his head even drips sweat. It's true. Okay, so all these things you will definitely fill you with a lot of power if you know all the social proof. Even in US, last time we even have someone who's a helper. Okay, who's a domestic helper. They also can earn 8 figure. So that's why if anyone can, if a lot of people can, we all can also. Okay, and of course, that's why we always say by telling stories, okay, we are not hard selling, we are in fact opening up our friends' mindset. And not only that, okay, besides even telling stories, okay, we have to let people know that we care. Okay, because why? People will only listen to you if they genuinely feel that you care. Okay, if you coffee only want to sell them something, they can feel it. That's why we always say don't verbal diarrhea. Okay, tell stories, care, genuinely care for them. Then they will open their heart to you, and they will start pouring out troubles to you. Okay, so how do we care? Okay, besides telling stories, actually sometimes when we coffee with friends or we pick up the call with friends, of course we will say, hey, how are you doing? Okay, we haven't met for some time. What are you busy with? Okay, these are the things that we care about. So what are the topics that we can care about? Okay, for example, care about their family. Okay, talk about their children, whether they are migrating, this and that. I know migration sometimes is a popular topic for Malaysians. Okay, some like to go Australia, some like to go this, go where. Okay, so all this you can talk about. Okay, you can also talk about occupation. Okay, this is my favorite topic. Okay, Because people in the corporate world, you have lots to talk about, okay? You have lots to complain about, okay? Or maybe this is a Singaporean thing, I don't know. Okay? But definitely, you can talk about occupation, and if your friends also working a job, by all means, chit-chat, care for them, even can talk about recreation. After COVID, everyone is going everywhere. Holiday, back to all this, and some have expensive hobbies that you need residual income to help them to support their expensive hobbies. So all this you can talk about, because anytime you talk about hobbies, have you been flying? Sometimes they might tell you what, no money lah, how to fly lah, this and that, no leave lah, okay? So these are all, you will straight away understand, oh, these are their pain points. Okay, that's why when we care for them, we slowly understand, we are qualifying them, we slowly know what they want. You must understand everyone's needs. Okay, and of course, monetary needs, financial planning, monetary needs, all this. Okay, and of course, even their dreams. Okay, even their dreams. Okay, so all this we must understand. Okay, dreams, even meaningful life, all this are something that people want. And last but not least, health. Okay, and of course, I must mention this because Kim always tell us, don't always blabber on products. Okay, because once you straight away talk about products, sometimes you cannot U-turn to talk about business. You cannot. But if you care first, tell stories first, if they don't want to earn, they are comfortable, don't want to earn, you still can U-turn to talk about health and products. That should be the right way. So that's why we don't want everyone to burn your bridges. Okay? Care for people, tell stories, ask questions. Okay? And of course, ask the right question. Okay? Don't, when people straight away say, oh, I'm unhappy with my boss. Okay? I want more freedom. Straight away you go on a verbal diarrhea mode. Okay? Don't. Why? Because even if they are not happy with their job, or they are not happy with their business, it doesn't mean that they are ready to change yet. Okay? So we always ask the right question. The better you ask your questions, the better at opening their mind and guiding them. Okay? You are effectively guiding them to say, okay, I've opened my door, please come in. Okay? So a lot of times, if you didn't ask the right question, you straight away go on a verbal diarrhea. Again, they say, hey, I never say I want. I only say I'm unhappy with my job, I'm unhappy with my business. Why are you telling me this? Okay? Again, don't be so quick. Okay? So always ask the right question. Sometimes for business owner, if they're unhappy, start with cash flow. I can even ask them, hey boss, if there's a chance to own a positive cash flow business on the side without manpower problem, are you open to understand more? Okay? All this can effectively lead them and open up their mindset. Okay? Even for employees, if there's a chance to earn more part-time income until you can overtake your main job salary, are you open? Okay? So that's why we say ask important questions only when they say, yes, I'm open. Yes, I don't mind understand what you're doing. Okay? Once they have opened their door, then also don't do verbal diarrhea. You can invite them to our events, to our leaders for another coffee session. Also can. Okay, so all this you can understand how it goes. Okay, so last but not least, I have to share. Why I have to share this important rule in our industry. Okay, the engagement of ABC is just what I mentioned, like the 100-meter relay race. Okay, you are playing the first baton. Okay, you are the bridge. You are the bridge. Your friend is the potential client or the potential customer or prospects. The A is the advisor. For example, again, I use Michelle's name. Okay, imagine you're from Michelle's team. You're the B. You want to invite your friend to coffee with Michelle so that Michelle can help you talk the business much better than you. So straight away, your friend trusts you. Okay, when you edify the A, your friend will respect the A. So why is this so important? Because trust plus respect equals a deal. Okay, you need trust and respect for you to close that deal. So that's why this is so important. Okay, and of course this is very duplicable. Okay, because now you're the B. If you don't do verbal diarrhea on your C will also correctly follow you. Think about this. If today you don't leverage on the A, you do verbal diarrhea, okay, even if your friend luckily came in, your friend also do verbal diarrhea on everyone, and no one joins, your friend quits. It is not duplicable. So all this very, very important, and it's so easy to duplicate. Okay, so and of course, edification also very important. Okay, for example, some people can edify their leaders until their friend already want to meet their leader. Okay, it's as if today if you give a chance for people to have lunch with Jack Ma, who don't want? Okay, do you need to FRM? Do you need to understand the need? Don't need. Okay, that's why we always say edification is the key. If you can edify this business leader until your friends want to learn so much from them, you don't even need to understand your friends' need. Your friend might even say, wow, your business partner is so experienced. Hey, can I coffee, understand, make friend, and learn more? Sometimes they will automatically want to understand. So that's why all this ABC engagement, okay, so important. Okay, so that's why all this I have to mention. That's why we always say, you only do the invitation part here, edify and bring to your A. Pass the baton to your A and let the A do the job. Okay, and sometimes the A can be other things. It can be an event, it can be a Zoom webinar, it can be anything. As long as you know how to edify, okay, you don't have to do the talking yourself. Is it simple? Simple enough? Okay. So of course today we have another guest, okay, all the way from Taiwan, okay. So just now you all have seen the male version, the husband, okay. So now, okay, we will invite the wife, okay, and of course she is in the beauty line, okay, a business owner. So I hope to invite her so that she will give you a female perspective from a boss angle. How does she do invitation? Alright, so let's give a Malaysian welcome. 来，我们欢迎我们的世新总裁苗一 from Taiwan. Okay, to share with everyone how she invites. 谢谢。
好，谢谢我们 Christoferr 的介绍啊。那大家好，我是来自台湾高雄的苗一。那我也是第一次来到这边跟大家就是见面，很开心认识大家哦。前面一点。再前面一点吗？哦，好，让我眼睛比较舒服。对。
我会帮大家待会儿I will translate later, don't worry.
那我呢就是嘉诚的太太。那大家想不想知道我们是如何在1个礼拜内上4星的？大家想知道吗？来 ，OK， 那我来跟大家做一个分享。因为刚刚我们的 Christoferr 有介绍说，我们是都有所谓的推崇。那推崇这个大 A， 也许是我们的领导，那也许是我们的 SPA Global， 那也许是我们 Kim 的，就是让梦想起飞的书来去做一个就是推崇。但是呢，我的大 A 呢，就是这一支比萨菊，对，它呢成为我非常就是强而有力的大 A。就刚刚我的先生有分享，我们从美国回来之后，我们就发迹了。这发迹是什么意思呢？因为我本身是从事美业的老板。那就是也因为这支比萨曲的，就是出现之后呢，其实它已经带起了我们所有美业的一个浪潮。对，那当然是我们就把我们所有启动到窗全部都买下。那回来呢，就开始邀约我的美业的朋友、医美的，还有我的网红的朋友，然后一起邀约他们出来。我就是呢跟他们分享这支比萨曲。对，那这支比萨曲它好是好在说，它不需要卸妆，对，它是可以直接涂抹在脸上。那30秒试它就已经很有感觉了。那当然是说，因为它实在是一个，它的产品是已经超越医美的一个更高、超高科技的一个技术。为什么呢？因为它里面呢，就是有所谓的血清素跟多巴胺，它其实会让我们的人体可以自动产生，然后身体就是会感觉到很有愉悦感、平静跟放松。不然是在医美里面，其实有很多人的血清素是需要用打的哦，或者是而且它还有产生很多的一个胶原蛋白，是我们女性的最爱。对，那它的话也可以是去让我们的脸部的胶原肉毒是可以做一个取代的，所以也因为这样子，在场我邀约的这些朋友们，他们也就在30秒有感觉之后，他们全部也说他们要下这个比萨菊。 然后这些人来都是还没有加入的，然后他们就开始询问说，那我要如何去购买这一支李萨居呢？那当然是我们就跟他谈说，好 ，OK， 那我们一起合作，一起加入，那我们来谈大生意。那大生意之后呢，我们就要回归什么？就是我们的大爱，就是我们的Vivi总裁，对，他是我的就是推荐人。那呢，我们就把所有的新人再带过去，跟我的领导做一个连结，直接带他们进入系统，重新的去培训。然后开始呢，告诉他们就是3分钟故事到底该如何去架构。那我们要如何去了解公司？了解公司之后，为什么我们要做这件事情？我们才有办法跟我们所邀约来的朋友们，让他们明白知道说为什么我们要一起做这件事情。对，那所以回到就是刚刚的这样子一个培训当中，我们是本身这个 B 也要当个 Super B 啊 ，Super B 大家知道，我们一定要当个聪明的一个 B 角色，然后来去带我们的朋友们跟我们的领导做一个连结。那这个在这个培训的系统的这个里面当中，其实我们也要很相信我们的大 A， 他是可以去帮我们去可以好好的去协助我们的这个朋友们，是可以一起去谈这个大生意的。对，然后就是不断的这样子复制下去。但是最重要的还是回归到3分钟的故事，因为3分钟的故事重要在。大家其实他并不是，也许他不是因为产品而来，他是因为信任你们，对，信任我们，然后他也因为呢，就是买了我们的3分钟故事而跟我们合作。所以在我的每一次的邀约当中，其实我都会跟他们分享我很真实的一个3分钟故事。对，那我为什么要做这件事情？因为我们面临到美业要转型了，对，然后我们必须一定要有一个建立一个平台，我们才有办法在不断的将我们的生意越来越扩大。为什么？因为系统很重要，它是可以被复制的。但是我们传统美业都是靠着自己一个人哦，那可能手把手自己爬起来，但是是没有人带的。所以我真的觉得这个虽有了这个系统，然后带着大家可以这样子复制下去，是一件非常非常棒的事情。对，那所以在每一次的邀约当中，我们就是一直不断的将所有人带入系统。然后呢，跟我们的领导连接。那当然是说，很多人问说，可是一开始见面就要谈3吗？当然也不是，因为一开始我们是也可以先暖身，对，暖身先了解每一个朋友们现在的背景跟状况是什么。对，然后我们先收集完资料之后，我们再下次来再约他出来，再喝咖啡聊天。那我们就是可以更知道哦，在每一次的聊天当中都收集一些资料，也许第3次他就签单了。对，那我们是每一次就是跟着这样不断的更新、跟进，然后复制，要跟自己的连结，再重新的去做一个讨论。对，因为这是很重要的，因为领导的经验是非常丰富的，但是因为我们是小白，我们第一次接触这个分享经历的行业，我们是不懂的。对，所以我们一定就是要不断的去进入系统学习，然后跟自己的领导要一直不断的回报、跟进，然后再将大家凝聚在一起，然后来一起不断的去。继续的，我们3分钟故事继续这样子分享下去。每一个人都要做3分钟的培训，这是很重要的，因为大家买的是我们的故事，应该也不会是产品，但产品很厉害没有错啦。但是呢，故事跟我们的就是信任感是很重要的。对，那所以以上呢是我的分享，谢谢大家。
好，谢谢。Okay, let me do the translation. Okay, so again back to our slides. Okay, actually Miao Yi mentioned very good example. Okay, of course she first shared excitedly. Okay, how she became 4-star in 1 week. Okay, because how she became 4-star very simple. Okay, this is something that I also need to learn from her. I never knew that an A can be a product. It can be. Okay, because Miao Yi basically she just let Visage be the A. And what she did was, she edified this superpower serum to everyone in her beauty line. So she has beauty line bosses, business owner, KOL influencer, so that 1 week she round up everyone, edify this product as a talking point. Then she started telling about how good this is, and when everyone got interested, they only tried. Within minutes, within seconds, they felt something. Because they all are in the beauty line. If this product can let them within minutes feel something, they want to buy. So after they bought, they are all not members. After they bought, then slowly they keep talking stories to convert them into business. Okay, so that's how she actually brought them in. Okay, and once they talk about business, straight away she also edify her leaders. Okay, another 6-star director in Taiwan, Vivi. Okay, Vivi is a metaphysics teacher, so she actually edified Vivi and round up all this new distributor and edify Vivi and let Vivi meet all of them. Okay, so sometimes by meeting your leaders in this ABC engagement, you are also plugging them into the system. Okay, because leaders, all these trainers, we are all spokesperson for that, for Spark Global System. So that's why by being a super B, okay, and she brought a very good point. I want to tell everyone, okay, don't always think that the success rate depends on the A. Of course, it depends a bit on the A, but most time is you yourself. Okay, you can do a very bad B role even if you have Kim Hui to help you. Okay, if you do a bad B role, that person also won't see the value. Okay, so if what I'm trying to say is God also can't help you. Okay, if you do a bad B role, that's why Miao Yi did everything that the system taught her, and of course she always related. Okay, she always rely on. She always do what the system taught her. Okay, so that's why what she saw, she always, when telling her 3-minute story, she always tell everyone that she's inviting what she saw in this business. She saw that this business is very duplicable. Because she's a business woman, a business owner, she had to do everything herself. Okay, it all relies on her. But in this business, everyone can duplicate and leverage. So she always tell from her heart what she sees in this business. So everyone that she's pitching to can be invited by her. Okay, and of course you can see all the passion, okay, oozing out from her. That's why we always say that if you have that conviction, okay, you definitely can succeed in this business. Okay, plus the right stories to tell. Okay, so more than often she has exhibited that. True enough, just tell the right stories. Okay, this business isn't rocket science. Okay, so let me quickly summarize. First thing first, as a new distributor, leverage. Okay, do not go out there and verbal diarrhea. Okay, go out there and tell stories. Okay, so Miao Yi make sure that her team, all of them master the 3-minute story. So tonight, if you have to do something, discuss with your leaders your 3-minute story. Okay, and then next time when you have coffee with your friends, don't rush. Okay, understand needs, tell stories, ask questions. I say this is a 3-step thing. Understand needs, tell story, ask questions. Okay, so don't tell us you don't know how to chat. Okay, we have given you the guide. Understand needs, care. Okay, tell stories, ask questions. Play a good B-roll. Okay, this business anyone can do because you don't need to be as well spoken as Michelle. You just need to bring people in front of Michelle. Something like that. Alright, so play a good B-roll, and this is very important, I didn't cover. Familiarize all the tools in our system. Okay? And who don't know Spark Global YouTube yet? Okay? There's even Spark Global YouCool. There's even YouCool. Okay, not only YouTube. Okay? See, some of you don't know there's YouCool. Okay, so all this you must familiarize with all the tools of our system. Okay? I don't mind saying that we speakers, we are also your tools. Okay? Events is also your tools. Okay, there are business partners in KL I've seen, they have never visited Mid Valley office. How can it be? Okay, it means that you're not familiarizing your business, your tools. Okay, so all this you must understand. And last but not least, very powerful. Even if you don't understand what I say or forgot what I say, stay close contact with your leaders, your A daily. Okay, I always see all those with good results, they will bug us daily. Okay, they will bug us daily, of course, if not, at least weekly. Okay, because if you forget about business, you don't do daily, you don't need your leaders daily. Okay, so that's why we always say, if you are doing the business daily, okay, we always say, in this business, whether you do part-time or full-time, don't do sometimes. Okay, sometimes never guarantee you result. So if you want to do sometimes, and then sometimes then you communicate with your leaders, learn from your leaders, don't say you want fast result. Okay, so do daily. Alright, so that's all for this sharing today. Okay, and anything, get back to your leader and let's look forward to the next Super Saturday. Alright, thank you very much.